Everyone is always looking to be happy, finding ways they can get the most enjoyment out of fun activities, lavish objects, or being with other people. But there is more than just being happy, or even satisfied. It is what I would call fulfillment. A feeling in which encompasses both being happy and satisfied, but also the sense of feeling proud of yourself. There's a formula to fulfillment. It's actually pretty simple. It's what I would like to call the 3 C's. The first of the 3 C's is challenge. Sometimes people say that they like challenges. And you know what? Challenges are pretty interesting. But let's face it. Challenges are ordinary fears and obstacles and things we complain about. Problems that don't have an easy solution. Because if they did, it would barely be even considered a challenge. We don't really like to face our own challenges. Some may put it off, procrastinate, and leave it for another day, while others believe that challenges will disappear once they ignore it for long enough. But in order for there to be fulfillment at the end, there must be a challenge associated to it. Nothing worth it comes easy. Overcoming your challenges and working on it shows a progression and growth. Not having a challenge at all can be boring too, since there really isn't much to do. For me personally, a challenge I have to work on is driving on highways, because I don't like driving fast in a car. It scares me. I'm the type of person who is happy to stop at a red light, and I acknowledge that going fast is a challenge for me, but I know that if I work on it, it's going to come in very handy and I'll be able to go anywhere I want. But for now, I'm procrastinating on it. Whatever your challenge is, if you view it in a positive light, it could very well lead off into fulfillment. So the next time you have something to complain about, ask yourself if there's a challenge connected and that if you can take it on to improve your situation. If you decide to take on the challenge, you would technically be moving on to the next C. The second C is choice. A common excuse that people would say is that they don't have a choice. And to counteract that, many would say that you always have a choice. Whatever you believe in, that becomes your reality. My truth is that 95% of the time, you are in control and have a lexicon of choices. Every little choice you make brings you either closer or farther away from your fulfillment. It can be considered a reaction to a certain circumstance, and it's up to you and your choices to make the best out of your situation. Maybe it's the choices you make within your challenge that makes you greater. I mean, you're already cool to begin with. When you feel like you don't have freedom to make any choice, it can be very frustrating and even depressing. But the truth is, you are holding your own key to freedom, and you can choose to use it. You are your own hero, but that only becomes real if you make the choice to see yourself as one. The third C is inevitable, hard to swallow, glorious, and constant. The third C is change. Change was something that we're all looking for. Change was something that you were wanting all along, whether that would have been internal or external. It's the result of something you worked on or simply something you wished for. Change is uncomfortable. It's unknown and unfamiliar. When you wanted something for so long and you finally have it, it's so different from what you were used to. Even adapting to change is like secret fulfillment. Change can be the product you were fighting for. Embracing change is difficult, but it is required in order to evolve and improve the soul. Challenge, choice, and change can be seen as if it were an equation. I'm not really a big math person. I thought about how challenge plus choice can equal change, but it can also be seen as cause and effect too, such as starting with a challenge, choosing to take it on, and then resulting in a change. It's my theory that you need the 3 C's in order to achieve your fulfillment, in order to feel proud of yourself. One more C must be mentioned, and it's your contribution to challenge, choice, and change.